Hello, everyone. Yeah, it has been a while, Anthony. How are you? Welcome in. All right, today, friends, we are headed back to. I can't even remember what the name of the region is. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. So Galar. We're headed to the Galar region, and gonna get ourselves shiny Terrakion today. That's the plan, at least. I'm hoping so. We'll see. How's everybody been doing? Welcome in. Welcome. Hoping and everything. I'm really excited to be back and hoping we could get this shiny Terrakion and I don't fail it and everything. I'm not doing a counter. The stream wasn't like necessarily something I was planning to do. I just kind of, on a whim, wanted to do a lunch stream like we used to do and go from there. It's like now if I can remember exactly which buttons I was pressing, then we can go from there. I did forget to post somewhere. I'm gonna post really quick. There we go. That's up. It's out. It's out there. I, for some reason, picked up my phone instead. I do feel like Terrakion has been like the longest running legendary I've not gotten in quite some time. I'm going to turn I didn't realize it was capturing the Switch audio, which is great, but also, my goodness, that was loud. Legend spoke of the return. It just can't keep me away, I guess. Backpack Joe, how have you been? Welcome back, welcome in. A prophecy foretold. Okay, Ty BB, how are you? Hold on. Do my commands still work? Therapy boy, hello. I absolutely love that emote. That's amazing. Oh, Raichu's my favorite, so. I'm trying this. I wanted to show. Nope. Maybe it's. Okay, so none of those work. Go check out Totally Kate. That is my amazing partner. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. How are you today, Derby boy? Thank you for the shiny luck. I appreciate that. Oh, were we not able to run? Terrakion, I don't want to fight you. I need the shiny boy. But we're doing good. We've been on Terrakion forever. Just a little tired. No, same. Absolutely understandable. Just another day. Keep hitting the X button to go there. So, are y'all ready for story time? The reason why we're back here in the Galar region. Why is he knife? Hello. Before the what? Yeah, I don't know. We've been all over the place, but we're back. We're here. We're having fun. But yeah, fun story time. So we would be probably doing some Scarlet and Violet hunts. However, I don't know if you could tell from the home screen when we first opened. I was lucky enough to snag a Switch 2 on the release day, which was amazing. And I transferred only Pokemon Scarlet and Violet over to the new Switch because I wanted to see what it looked like. Like, I was very envious to play it myself, and it was fantastic. I ran around, have so much fun, loving the fact that I was playing the game the way it was intended to be played. So I decided to go ahead and swap over my Switches so I could have the entire system onto the new system. When I did that, it unfortunately wiped all of my Scarlet and Violet data. So right now in Scarlet and Violet, I don't know why I said we, because we're currently not playing that. I currently only have 3 gym badges, and I'm 1 Titan short. The last Titan is a little much for me to take on by myself at the level I'm at. So I'm currently working through to get all the gym badges and visit the Blueberry Academy and all that jazz and everything. I have 1 shiny Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet because of the Palmy outbreaks. I was able to get a shiny Palmy. That devastated me. I was out of it for a while. Like, I can't tell you. I didn't touch Pokemon for 2 weeks after that. But I picked myself back up. I've started playing the game. I'm getting through. I've got till October to get through it before we get ZA. And I'm sure everybody's going to be doing ZA at that point, so it's not like a huge thing. I just hate that I lost so many. I had traded over both my event Zacian and my Zamazenta. Those were gone. All of my event Galarian shiny birds, those were gone. So yeah, no, the Pokemon Presents next week is got to be something. I do work, and I did not ask off for that. So I will probably record a reaction after my morning meeting to the entire event and post that on YouTube, which, by the way, we've rebooted YouTube as well. youtube.com/@GoNaybor. And currently I only have 1 video on there. And I'm currently streaming on YouTube as well. But if you want to check that out, that'd be great. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Yeah, now I've started, like, as I'm going through, I'm going to be moving any and all shinies to Pokemon Home. And it's just going to be that way because it's a cloud system. But I tried everything. I went through Nintendo. I went through Pokemon. Nope. None of my stuff is set up. None of my commands are set up. Flying off by the seat of our pants today, friends. Thank you, Kate. You're the best. Uh-oh, can't get away. My title on YouTube is... It is. Oh, let's change that. All right, we're done. We changed it. Thank you. I appreciate that. My partner, everyone. The best there ever has been. See, that's unfortunately the kind of thank you. Did you shout yourself out? Let's go. Yeah, if everybody could take and join me right now, if you haven't followed Totally Kate, hit that purple button above. All we're doing is running from Terrakion right now, and I'm going to go heal it up. So you're not missing anything. If you haven't followed Totally Kate, please do. By all means, shout yourself out as much as you can. Do I have full restore? Oh, I have Hyper Potions. Cool. Heal up Glade. Couple. Nope. That was my last Hyper Potion. Oh, well. It's all good. I probably don't even have the balls necessary to... I probably don't have the balls necessary to catch Terrakion. I mean, I had the Pokeballs. I don't have the Pokeballs. I'm going to shut up now. Like, what Pokeball do I have? Hold on. I got Great Balls, Premier Balls, Luxury, Dive, Pokeballs. Oh, this is not going to go well. It's okay. I'll throw 915 Pokeballs at it. Should I go get some Ultra Balls? So I can quote unquote have the balls to catch this thing? Let's do that. Real quick. Hi, kitty cat. Hello. I probably could get some Dusk Balls too. That Callus guy, hello. How's it going? Welcome in. I'm realizing how low on Pokeballs I actually am. So I'm headed over to the Pokemon Center to grab some balls. Real quick. And I wouldn't say Return of the King, but I appreciate it. Nope, that's the Technical Machines guy. I don't need that. I need balls. Give me balls. Okay, no. How many can I get? I have so much money. I think that's a bit unnecessary, but if I do maybe like 250, I feel like that's a good. And I get 25 more Premier Balls. All right, let's get back to Terrakion. Let's go. Yeah, you could also see that I still never finished the DLC because I spent so much time trying to find this dang Terrakion. Oop, not you, not you. Ferrothorn. I'm just gonna zoomies right past everybody. Hello, hi Agron. Oh, that's how I get it. Come on, come back here. Come fight me. Come fight me, bro. You're not gonna come fight me, bro? I'm right here. Come on. That Aaron's gonna run into me first. Okay, we'll reset. I know where it's at. Not shiny. That's fine. The Lepaberry harvest trick? Wait, what's that? I'm ignorant to that. I think we were right here. There was a ripple on the ground. We'll see how close we are. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I could. I also could probably put it to sleep with hypnosis. I think I've got hypnosis as a TM, and I know Gallade should be able to run it. So I don't have hypnosis. Okay, cool. This is embarrassing. I absolutely have prepared for this. 1000%. Cat. Don't you dare scratch that. It's okay. It's probably not going to happen today anyway. I'm just saying. But it was just, I needed to hit that go live, and that's where we are. I'm happy with it. So what have I missed? What's all been going on? How have you guys been? Let me know. Luckily, we still have our Rayquaza. We got our Rayquaza. We got Lugia. It could have been a lot worse. I'm bummed about the Galarian birds because there's really no way for me to pick those back up. I've got Shiny Zapdos in Pokemon Go, mind you. Galarian Zapdos I've got there, but I don't have the other ones. Nothing much. Been pretty busy with the little one. Yeah, how's the little one doing? I hope you guys have been well. Reminds me of Shiny Lugia and Crystal. Lugia was like 67 with my team was around 40-50s. I was at least prepared. I was forced to Master Ball. It's okay. Just had her half birthday. Let's go. So fast. So much time has passed. My goodness. Sorry, I was just checking Pokemon Go because Tortuga is boosted right now, and I kind of want that shiny. I did go for a walk yesterday and was able to pick up a shiny Ducklet, which was cool. I did have a Tortuga here, and it was not shiny. I guess I need the Starfish too, Staryu, but I've got one Staryu. I've got a marked Staryu in this game. So I just need one more Staryu. But happy half birthday, that's amazing. That is absolutely fantastic. I swear, y'all, I just blink and time just flies by. Yeah, I do wish that I understand. I don't understand because Niantic or whatever the new company that has Pokemon Go, they make plenty of money. You shouldn't have to recharge to send a Pokemon home. You should just be able to send any Pokemon into Pokemon Home. It's a cloud-based system. You don't have to do that with any of the other games. You don't have to save up, transfer energy, or anything like that. You literally can just transfer the Pokemon over from every other game. But with Pokemon Go, if you want to transfer it over to home, you gotta save up energy and everything. It doesn't. I don't like that. And then you've got Pokemon Sleep, which I know you're just befriending the Pokemon in Pokemon Sleep, so it's not like you're actually like catching them. But there are some cool shinies I have in Pokemon Sleep that could go to Pokemon Home. That would be cool. Shiny Legends take all. Yeah, no. That's another thing. We lost our my Pokemon Go where I had a shiny Deoxys. That was in. I believe I had transferred that to Scarlet and Violet, so it's gone. But we still have a shiny Deoxys on Pokemon Ruby, so I can still, once I get a DS, transfer that to Pokemon Bank and then to Pokemon Home, because I do have a Pokemon Bank. I have the account for that. And I'm sure they'll probably have a boosted shiny Deoxys event in Pokemon Go at some point again, but shiny legends taking like one shiny legend or mythical taking up all of the transfer energy is bull crap. How was your Go Fest? I worked. I was able to participate for a couple of hours, and I ended up getting one of my biggest targets, which was LGM. I have 2 shiny LGM now, so I've got LGM and Behem whenever I want to evolve the other. But the other big target I had was shiny Zacian. Still don't have that because obviously I lost that, but I forgot. I wanted to. I forgot I could add the activity feed now to this. So I guess I don't have my notifications either. Audrey Gamer, thank you so much for following. Appreciate that. I am so sorry. I promise next stream will be okay. This is me we're talking about. But no, for real. Next stream I'm going to be a lot more prepared. Yeah. Took me 54 raids to get shiny Zacian. I heard a lot of people say that. A lot of people said that shiny Zacian didn't show up. I didn't do Zamazenta because I have a shiny Zamazenta. I saved all my coins and my passes for Zacian, but I want to say I did almost 15 and didn't get a single shiny or a hundo. So I was a little bummed out by that. I do have the Zacian research that I'm working on, so I know there's an encounter in there, but I don't hold my breath, and if it's got a background I can't do anything about it. It's stuck on Pokemon Go. But yeah, thank you for the follows. Anybody, if you're new here and you haven't followed, please do. I'm gonna be back into this. We'll probably do a couple of streams during the week on lunch, maybe a couple nighttime streams. Still working. It's the Kecleon for me. The Kecleon encounters are the worst. It's like maybe it was good the day of, but Masterwork Research. Oh, that's another one. Backpack. Shiny Mew's gone. I don't have a shiny Mew anymore. Okay, I'm bumming myself out. It's okay. They're just pixels. There'll be a shiny Mew, a way to obtain a shiny Mew at some point in the future. I know it. And I'll be right there. Right there to do it. I was just bringing up Pokemon Go real quick. Let's to see what like research I have. So I still need to do 2 max battles, which I don't care for max battles. I think I've done like 12 in total. Yeah, I'm glad I've got shiny Ray Ray. That was a good one. The shiny Meloetta, I'm still working on that one. That one's gonna be a while. Striking Shadow is there, but what am I doing? Shadow raids? Yeah, I don't do any of the Team Go Rocket stuff. I hardly ever participate in that, unfortunately. I gotta power up a water type 20 times. I could do that. That's something I could do right now. I'm just gonna go and do it. I've got tons of water types I've I've caught recently. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, powered up a water type 20 times. There you go. I do only have one more. I got one more Pokemon that I've not caught legendary wise out of the 2 from. I guess if I don't count mythicals, I only have 2 legendaries from the Hoenn region. I need to finish to get those. So that would be Regirock, and which I've also not hit Regirock at all. Regirock, and then I also need to get Kyogre. I don't have a shiny Kyogre. All right, so I can move on with that research now. I got a super incubator. That's awesome. I love hatching eggs. I've only ever gotten like out of eggs, I think I've gotten like 3 or 4 shinies my entire tenure of playing Pokemon Go. 30 different species of Pokemon, power up fire type Pokemon, 20 times, evolve 5 fire types. Okay, we'll get there. I have Reggie Alecki, which I know we all voted on Reggie Alecki. I just kind of wanted to do Terrakion because it's one I didn't have to invest a lot of time in. Having to do all the dancing and everything like that on the different dots. Did not feel like doing that. Thank you for the like over on YouTube. I appreciate that. Which, again, if you haven't, go check out the YouTube stream. Drop a like. You don't have to stay there. But I got Reggie Draco during the event. Did not get Reggie Alecki. I wanted it. But that's okay. We still have Reggie Alecki. And then I've still got the ability to eventually get a Regirock from a Shadow Raid or something like that in Pokemon Go if I wanted to do that. And then I've also got the ability to use Romnus Park in Brilliant Diamond. Now that Brilliant Diamond loads so much faster with the Switch 2, I'm down for, as we get closer to Halloween, doing dual hunts and we could do a Dynamax adventure for Giratina while also doing soft resets for Giratina. If you guys would be down for that, I would, because Giratina is awesome. It saves 13 seconds now. That is phenomenal. So yeah, 13 seconds shaved off of doing, because we have that. We have also Shaman, because we've got Darkrai. At least I think. Did I trade out Darkrai? Did Darkrai make it? No, I still have Darkrai. All right, cool. That could be worse. That could have been a lot worse. And this is the last Sword of Justice we need. We have Cobalion and Virizion. I would really like to finish this up. And then spend some time completing all of the Sword and Shield dexes so I could get Shiny Keldeo. I'm really glad I didn't do that and put it in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because I would have been very upset. I don't think there's a way to get 2 of those without creating like another Pokemon Home account and then going through it all again. So, dodged a bullet there. So I won't be able to devote an entire hour today, just because like I finished it last minute and I need 15 minutes to prep for the next call whenever I get back in. So we will have to end it a little under the hour. But if you are into it, maybe Friday, just because tomorrow I will most likely be out of action, resting, because I worked 2 jobs today. But maybe Friday we could swing something. Maybe even, you know, it's never too early to do Halloween stuff. So maybe we could look at trying to do 2 hunts. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are down for that. Or if you want to continue Terrakion, I hop around. I know. I'm sorry. I do miss doing Dynamax raid dens with everyone. That's something I would like to do. I've learned that if you find a good den, and this is just from watching some other YouTubers, that if you find a good den that's easy to beat the Giratina with, that you can just reset that den as long as you don't get a shiny and keep it, like, because I probably still would. I don't know if I'd reset over the shiny and fail one, but nope, not gonna. I would say, but probably I am probably gonna throw a great ball at it to start with. I probably could have grabbed some quick balls. We'll probably do that before next stream. Just get some quick balls and everything. That way we can go at it. Are you hyped for the next Pokemon game? I am. I actually like what they're doing with Legends ZA. I like how essentially you're going to get to move around and the attacks can be more effective. It's not as turn-based as it was, and I kind of felt like that's where they were going with Legends Arceus. So Legends ZA is definitely going to, in my opinion, expand on that. I did read somewhere, I don't know, I take this with an absolute, the biggest grain of salt you can, but I read somewhere that Pokemon Champions is going to be what's used as a more traditional style, turn-based fighting style, and then we might be looking at, I also realized I could do this the whole time, we might be looking at post-ZA and Generation 10 being the same fighting style, which I'm down for. I think it's a little more, it's something you have to be a little more, pay more attention to. What starter you pick? So my starter for Legends ZA is, okay, so out of the 3, Tepig's actually one of my favorite starters, but I'm probably gonna go with Totodile. Maybe. I don't know. I never gave Chikorita a chance. Like, I gave Totodile a chance in the past. Cyndaquil is my favorite from that region. Obviously, Cyndaquil is taken. Chikorita, I've never given a chance, and I've slightly started to fall more in love with Chikorita the older I get. Like, I feel bad that I didn't give it its time of day. So I don't know. Bayleaf's your all-time favorite. Oh, gotcha. So you've made your decision. I see. So for me, it honestly is probably going to boil down to, especially since I did Legends Arceus with Cyndaquil, I might just go the route of Totodile or Chikorita. I love Johto a lot. Johto is like my all-time favorite region. So Couldn't get away. Oh, we're already starting this. This is the first time in a long time that I've not been able to get away, Terrakion. Obviously, I don't think we're gonna get any like alternate evolutions of them. It would be cool if they got, but I think they're just gonna go the mega evolution route, and that's gonna be their alternate. There's not gonna be Colossian forms of the starters in this one. That's my opinion. Again, I avoid leaks. If something comes across my path and I see it, you know, I don't spread that information, so I don't know. If it's known that there's not going to be Colossian forms, I just don't think there are going to be. Oh, Terrakion is shocking fast. Really? Are we talking about like how fast the resets are? I haven't kept up the number just because I've been doing it for years, on and off. Or are we talking about how like fast the actual Pokemon is? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big and it's quick. Just like me. That is not what I meant. All right, so I've got about 10 more minutes before I need to pop out. So again, if you're new here, depending on which platform you're watching on, if you haven't followed or subscribed, I would really appreciate that. My name is Naybor, and I love Pokemon. I love shiny Pokemon. I've got two really cool videos I'm working on. One's going to be both are going to require me to do some stuff while streaming, so I'll probably, based on the reactions in like Discord or something, or we can even do in chat right here, for a YouTube video, do we do shiny Suicune hunts, or we go back to Let's Go and I have to do Eradicate? By that, I mean I need to catch Rattata and evolve it into Eradicate. Let me know which one sounds more awesome. I mean, obviously Suicune, but I like the idea that I have that goes with the Eradicate. So we're going to do both, but just saying. Who do you think is the fastest starter? No Mega Boost, just their base speed. I used to know this. I don't anymore. But I feel like Trico. I'm probably wrong. Trico's final answer. Would I put money on it? Nope. I'm glad I didn't. Who is it? Third fastest. Third fastest. Wow. Well, I got in top 3. That means something. I knew it was fast. I mean, yeah, I haven't the slightest clue. Let me know. Oh, gotcha. I wasn't even thinking like final forms. Yeah, that was talking about babies. Meowscarada does make sense though. As someone who is an owner of a cat, cats are quick. And Greninja is my favorite starter Pokemon, so I'm glad it was number 1 for a while. Greninja's base speed is 122. Meowscarada. Yeah, that's quick. We stand Greninja here. I've got a Greninja pop figure hanging out up on my shelf. I usually switch out like which pop figures are on my desk. Right now I've got a bunch of Raichus and Pikachus. I think I might put Raichu back in its box and then put Greninja out because I do love Greninja. I wish they made shiny pops. I know you can paint them, but I love shiny Pokemon so much. I would pay for a shiny pop figure of Pokemon. So if you're listening, Funko, even if you just did a limited run on them, like you could only get this many. I know they would probably be astronomical, but I would probably pay for that. I'm just saying. So. And I'm probably not alone. All right. So just about 5 more minutes, friends. We're going to get as many encounters here as we can. And then we'll send on to, I always like to raid out friends. So we'll always send our community off to another content creator. I just feel like it's the best thing to do. I will probably need to have this open though. Just that way I know where we're going. And to get a quick peek at who is currently live. Although, I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to go. I'm just saying, so. All right. Sorry. Just prepping myself here, friends. I'll give you credit as Mega Sceptile's base speed of 145 overtaking Greninja and... Yeah. The Trico line is in my top starter Pokemon. So, right now, favorite starters, Froakie, Fuecoco, Trico, Cyndaquil, and we'll round it out with, I don't know, Tepig? Don't quote me on that. I would need to legitimately look at them all. Got time for a few more resets. So if you've got Shiny Lock and you want to send it this way, we greatly appreciate it. I'd love to pick this thing up. But if not, we'll continue it at some point. I will say once this is done, I will miss how quick these hunts are. I do feel like we've gone over odds too. That's another reason why I'm glad I don't have the number on here, because if I'd probably be sad knowing for sure I've gone over odds, despite actually knowing whether I'm over odds or not. But it's going to be so sweet whenever that thing comes in with its red horns. I'm very, very excited. All right. I think the next one's our last one. So, shiny luck, send it this way. And then also, make sure you stick around because we're going to, if you're over on the Twitch side of things, we are going to go and raid another content creator. I'm going to go ahead and set that up and everything too. Want to hear a fun fact, Scarlet and Violet are Heather? Sure. Let me know. I would love to hear it. I don't know if I could type that fast. Well, it's okay. We're going to do the encounter and then we're going to go. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is this our shiny Terrakion? It is not. Unfortunate. All right, friends. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. We're going to go ahead and end this stream here. If you want to switch over to twitch.tv/GoNaybor, I would love to have you there. We're going to go raid another content creator. But I appreciate you all. I love you, and we'll see you soon. All right. Twitch friends.